Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a short one today, a couple minutes. So, took the giant Propel SLR out on another ride, second ride, since we've gotten it. I haven't really had a chance to do a ton of riding. Super busy with work, super busy here at the house, getting everything straightened out. Trying to do stuff for the wife comes first before you get to the hobbies and the exercise and the fun stuff. So then got a chance today, this morning, went out on a quickie ride, and one thing I've noticed about the bike is the longer you ride it, the better it gets. So I've been taking some time to stretching the cables. None of the cables have been stretched in yet, so that was one thing. Shifting was adjusting a little bit, so it's taken a couple rides to really get the shifting dialed in or tweaked a little bit. Got the brakes adjusted a little bit tighter, as you can see here. Try to zoom in here. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. As you can see, there's some bends there in that rear brake cable, so we had to get some adjustment in there. One other thing that I did, all these brake levers, these new brake levers, they have a little bit of distance adjustment between here and here, and you pull the brake hood back and adjust this little nut in here, and this will bring or pull out the brake lever just a little bit. Not a whole lot. You get about, I would say about difference between there and possibly right there at the farthest end that you can adjust it. I would say this goes out a little farther, but let's say this was the farthest out, you get to about there where you could adjust it in, which doesn't make a huge difference if you have smaller or bigger hands. So it was adjusted out as far as it could go. I adjusted it in a little bit just because of where I was riding. The nice thing about these new brake levers and hoods is that when you're in drop, or when you're up on the hoods, you can grab this portion of the lever here, and you can kind of push in off of this portion up here, or the top portion of the lever here. So it's kind of made ergonomic wise for that. Sorry about that, dropping stuff. So, but yeah, I kind of got that adjusted. Had to do some lower trim adjustment, which is made through this barrel adjuster here, and that's done for that's your trim adjustment for your front derailleur. Makes it quite easy. So you just adjust the tension for the front derailleur, and that's how you adjust the lower trim for that. There's a little nut there for the upper trim, but that normally doesn't need adjustment. It's pretty wide enough to cover the entire cassette. So other than that, pretty good. I got the brakes pretty well dialed in, really to the way I like them. I don't like a lot of play. Got just a tiny bit of gap in there. I like to be able to cram on the brakes if I really have to. So I got this tightened up a little bit. And hopefully sometime we'll do a video on how to get your brakes just perfectly adjusted, just the way they need to be. So great ride today. Like I said, great speeds on this bike. So just wanted to get that out to you guys, give you some heads up for all those of you guys thinking about this fella here. Once again, make sure you keep your drivetrain clean on these guys. They're a little bit more finicky when you get into the 5800, 6800, and the 9000 set. They're going to be a lot more finicky. Chains are a lot thinner than what they used to be, so you got to keep them clean. So that's it for me, guys. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button below and keep riding.